Hi, my name is Nicole Kreisiger, and I'm going to be talking about some assistive technologies that can be used in the classroom to help promote reading in students. The utilization of technology is at an all-time high in the classroom, and there's been millions of videos, websites, games, programs that have been created to help promote reading in students. However, reading comprehension has grown to be one of the most neglected areas of reading that should be taught in the classroom, and a lot of teachers are kind of overseeing that, according to research. However, assistive technology can help close that gap. Some recent research conducted by Habib et al. Found that assistive technology can help improve reading comprehension, reading fluency, and vocabulary development, no matter of the age, gender, ethnicity, and disability. I'm going to be talking about two different forms of assistive technology. I would recommend both of them. One of them I actually use in my own classroom. And I decided to choose one that was free to use because I think it's important to utilize the resources that we have, and not everybody has the money to be paying for some of these assistive technology platforms. And then I am going to choose one that does cost a little bit of money, but I do think is fairly priced well. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is Learning Alley. All right, so let's hop right into this. Let me get to the home page here. Let me refresh and I'll get to our home page right there. All right, now we're on our home page. So this is the home page of Learning Alley, and they have tons of information just right on their front page. They have some videos, some success stories, and some statistics here. So it says 65% of fourth grade students are below proficiency in reading, and 400% more likely to drop out of high school. So those statistics right off the bat are pretty alarming. Definitely would catch some parents' eyes there. So I know a lot of research has said similar statistics, so it definitely is something real. Anyway, so they have some success stories on there, and it kind of answers an overall question of why should you choose assistive technology and why is it helpful? So first, we're going to look over at what they have to offer, which is some audiobooks. They have over 80,000 human narrated audiobooks, and what's cool about it is you can search for whatever book that you want right there, and then you can also filter it by grade, Lexile, subject, category, or curriculum. So here's elementary, middle, and high school. So we'll go up to an elementary school. We'll do Alma and how she got her name. Good book. So here's a little summary or synopsis of the book. You can also add it to your library if you're a student. And here's some book information that you can look at. You have the age range, how long the book is, the Lexile score. So there's some good information on how you can do that. They also have the curriculum that can typically go along with this book, which I thought was cool. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at an example here. So here's what the page looks like. It highlights what is being read, and then here's your little toolbar at the bottom. You can press play, you can skip, you can turn the page, go back a few seconds. So they have a little control bar so they can reread sentences or pause if they need to pause. So that is pretty awesome. So they have all these books for the children to look at. Specifically, they talk about how it can benefit dyslexia. So first, I just want to say the amount of information that they have on here is incredible. They talk about IEPs, 504 plans, specific learning disabilities, and then they have all the questions of like, why assistive technology, why audiobooks, and a synopsis of what I read in the videos I read on their website was that students with dyslexia have a significant benefit when they are listening to a grade level text that is human narrated, because they're able to understand expression, how fast paced a book should be read, They can understand pronunciation of new words, and then also it's highlighted as it's being read, so they're able to follow along very quickly. And it is shown that when they're hearing their grade level text, they're more likely to see those words again. So it is an awesome tool for students with dyslexia. One more thing I wanted to note on was their research on early literacy solutions, and I thought that this one was very interesting because a lot of the assistive technologies that I looked into, specifically ones that were used online, didn't have a lot for this age range because it is a hard population to trigger on the computer. So here's a little tablet that they have, and they have some video, some information, and so I did like that they are working on building some more early literacy for students to work on phonics and phonemic awareness. So I thought that was awesome. If you were to recommend this to a parent, it would cost about $135 a year, or only $11.26 a month. So this is fairly priced. It can be expensive for many parents. I would recommend it if a child has a specific learning disability or is significantly low in reading. I think it would have a large benefit. So that is Learning Alley. All right, and now let's move on to our next one. This is Epic. It does have a free feature, and I actually use this one in my own classroom. So we're going to go ahead, we're just going to log right into my account. So here's my little account code the kids can put in when they want to access it when they're not at school. So we'll just log myself in really quick. So let's do that. All right, we should be logged in now. All right, so here is my home page here. So this is what it looks like. I can see all my students' activity here. So I can see that this student has this week read 2 books in 41 minutes. This one read 2 books in 39, 2 books in 39, 8 books in 57. He is very busy. And 1 book in 34 minutes. So I can see all of their activities and the dates, and so that's awesome. So I also have a roster here, so I have 25 students on my roster right now, and I can add students or create groups. So that is pretty cool. Overall, I think this would be overall in the week 33 hours, or that's my average. So let's go explore some of these. So this is very similar to Learning Alley, where you have access to books. This one is actually 40,000 different books and videos. Not all of them are going to be audiobooks. Some don't have that feature, but they do have new releases all the time. And so here's some of the ones that we've been reading in class: Titanic, some of them like the car ones. So let's go ahead and click on this Arizona book really quick. So this is what it looks like when we click on a book. And this one I assigned to some of my older kids that can read pretty well. However, something interesting about this is that as they're reading, if they don't understand a word, say they don't know what impressive is, they can click on it. Impressive. It'll say the word and you can repeat it, and it gives the definition. So it'll say how to pronounce it and what the definition is. And I really, really like that because some kids need to be challenged without an audiobook, and they're not going to know every single word. So they can stop and it'll break it up by syllables. You can hear the pronunciation and even see the definition. So I really liked that. So that is something really cool about Epic that I really like. Another thing, let me check if this book has to offer. Let's click on our panda story here. So we just finished the panda story, and then we have a quiz that goes with it. So I can I can assign a quiz that goes with the book to help with comprehension. And it'll also tell me, did they actually read the book or did they just skip through the book? Normally we read it together as a class, and then we'll answer the questions as a class, but it does test their comprehension. Just like Learning Alley, you can filter by Lexile, what the type of book you want. If you want it to be a narrated book, you can go to Read to Me, and all of these come as narrated stories. So I really like this website, and I'm actually able to give more of an overview on this one because I use it. So it does have 40,000 different things for the kids to do, whether it's a video or a story. And it's a really helpful tool. So I really like this one. It does have an option to cost some money. I think the kids can't use it, unfortunately. Teachers have it for free, but unfortunately, I think students, if they want to use it during certain hours of the night, they have to pay money for it. So that is one downfall of it. But it is free, so the kids can read it during the day. They can read it at certain times of the day, so that's awesome. We'll go to my homepage one more time, and I want to show you guys one more thing. So we can just go here. So I can add, so here's like our recently read, and then I can also add, so here's this is something that I assigned for this week. It was everything about space. So I can assign books to each kid, or I can assign it to the whole class. So this one I've noticed has been very helpful with students who need to build some vocabulary and to help with finding books that actually fit their Lexile and fit where they're at, because a lot of books can be too difficult or you don't know, and so you can tailor the books to where it's at their grade level. So that's what I really like about it. So I do a lot of book reports with these, and it's been really awesome. And so my students really love it. They're very interactive with it. They're excited to read, and I have seen an improvement on their motivation and their fluency and vocabulary development, because they also get to pick things that they want to read. And so we'll do like a free read, or we'll read as a class, and so it's a great opportunity for kids. Very similar to Learning Alley, it's just a free version. They don't have access to as many books. However, there's still a ton. And so I really recommend this one as well. It's fantastic. All right, so overall, those were two of the best ones that I had found that I really liked. One of them I use in my own class, so that was awesome. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to reach out to me, and thank you for taking the time to watch my video.